Rory, what are you bringing? No, I want you to do it just like you did it in the commercial.
Ka-click, ka-click, ka-slow.
No, the song!
I'm gonna bring my camera, because cameras are so fun.
Good morning! This is our first full day in New Orleans. Or New Orleans, depending on how you say it. Depending on where you're from. And we're about to go and get some brunch. And then, very excitingly, we are going to go and get some laundry done because I don't have any clean clothes. It's a fat pony with a face.
When you're smiling, the whole world is smiling with you, yeah. When you're laughing, Kiki.
Rory, what are you trying to do with your Arizona teas?
I'm trying to drink every Arizona sweet tea that they make in America.
And roughly how many flavours have you tried?
Yeah, I've tried 9. But there are plenty more to try and I'm running out of time.
What are we here to see? How many gators do you think we're going to see? Let's estimate. We've already seen one. You saw one.
99 more.
99 more.
Okay.
I think we're going to see 14.
14?
That's a lot.
No, I'm going for 100.
You serious?
Yeah, optimistic.
Okay, go hard or go home.
77,000 acres of swamp. That's a huge, massive amount of area. More than half of it is wildlife refuge. There you go. A lot of times when they're younger, they'll have a tiger pattern on.
It's Charlie Fardella and the girl of Charlie Fardella's dreams. That's right. That's on one of our CDs. He knows who everything.
And we swim in it, you know, we look out, there's this gator named Big Al. You know, and Big Al was there and he was throwing sticks and rocks at Big Al. And the girls are like, oh, can you touch him? He went in the water and he was slapping at Big Al. He slapped his mouth. And Big Al turned and bit his arm. On the national news, robbing in the morning and all that. And people donated a lot of money for his
Stupidity?
no, his hospital bill. He's, you know, a dumb kid. Young teenager. But his family got the money, right? And they spent all this money on drugs.
Oh,
nice. So he was mad. He's like, I got no harm. There's nothing
like,
for
I'm
me.
gonna go get the other one bit off.
Right.
Get some more money.
This is what my life is amounted to. So he started robbing houses, and he was going in people's windows. A one-armed bandit, they call him. After they caught him, they called him one-armed bandit.
That's more impressive. Yeah. I'm like, that's, you know.
Caught him one-handed, yeah. So he went to prison, and he just got out.
How does he say, give me your wallet?
Let's just start on piano.
Preservation Society.
It's amazing.
So sick.
Seriously.
The best.
Best concert I've ever seen. Ever, of any genre.
Don't know. Basement Jacks were really good.
Basement Jacks were really good. These guys didn't wear costumes.
I feel like we've shared
I did almost get booked on the nose by a trombone, which was amazingly hilarious. He played against the floor. Against the floor. It's like,
I think he was the best performer of the whole lot.
He's the best performer,
Like,
but the
he played to the
clarinetist
crowd
was, even though he made like a little, that was a little.
He did some really good James Brown. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it was fantastic, and
It was it was fantastic.
I think your choice to sit on the front row on the seats, I was like, nah. Like,
I don't want to sit on the floor like a child. I want to sit on the floor. Crisscross applesauce, that's where it's at.
100% made me feel like I was in assembly for a little bit.
I like that feeling. I miss that feeling.
And then, well, I think it tied in nicely with the Sweethearts. They were really nice. They were from
But like, I'm so glad that like that was the lady who was like, oh yeah, it's totally fun. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
really? We waited an hour and 15, 20 minutes? I'm like, how fun could it be?
Well, it was over an hour.
It was well worth it. Well worth it. I've waited longer for things which have been terrible.
True.
Well, should we walk down to Paddy O'Brien's?
I need to
Pat
do really.
Pat
I need to
O'Brien's?
wee. I
We're now
feel
going
so
to
bad
the-
for doubting that they were going to accept outside containers. But
We're now going to the bar that we originally thought we were queuing for this whole time.
silliness.
Charlie Fardell on the trumpet.
This one had one earlier, but
Do you feel morally conflicted?
I don't, no.
No, there's
I
something that
know,
less.
I know they're raised very humanely and killed humanely, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good question though.
I feel like they are a good source of protein. They could prevent like over meat buying and stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of them. I just don't know if I mean I'm not that hungry either. So it's not-
Do you know, like I'm happy to eat something if you want me to record me eating something.
What do you want to eat?
I have tried all of these already.
Okay. I think that the Southwest waxworms. I bet you haven't had Southwest seasoning on a waxworm.
I don't know what Southwest seasoning is.
Quick before my battery runs out.
No.
It's kind of like tacos.
Right.
Seasoning.
Okay. Couple of them. Eating them. Yeah.
What's that like?
Kind of crunchy.
That tastes like this. In keeping with the US Food and Drug Administration standards, there may be as many as 56 insect parts in every peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No way, look at that.
So I've already eaten bugs.
Paleo cricket protein bars. That's wicked cool.
What?
Paleo cricket protein bars. It's not about, it's about a week and a half.
I sit under here while I look ghoulish.
All my nails.
Or it enhance my double chin.
I cut all my nails off when you first lent me the choppers. And I always cut them like to the fucking bed because I hate them. You know, I often think to myself, I wish I could pull all of my fingers and toenails out because it would be
That's
low
quite horrible.
maintenance.
I cut mine really short, and actually it's not been 2 weeks. It's been a little under, so I'd say that's like normal kind of growth. Mine grow really fast and thin, and I just can't be bothered with the splitting and they're such a
I
state.
hate it.
I really don't like it. I really don't like it.
I don't want them.
He doesn't want to have nails.
I don't want to have nails.
Doesn't want them. Who would like some nails? Nail transplant.
Keep them.
Well, but like nothing will be there to protect your fingers when you accidentally
At least
like.
my fingers will callus up then.
That's a really disgusting thought. Did you see the syphilis? Did you see on the way drive in the Uber?
Why is that a problem?
I don't know.
We lived in the first world.
I didn't think that syphilis was still a problem, but there were all these billboards which were like warning people against syphilis if you were pregnant, and the
I don't think I've ever known anyone who's had syphilis. I don't know.
No, it's it's
You're gonna hit me with some statistics like 1 in every 1 people has syphilis. I'll be like, what?
No, I don't think I've ever known anyone who has syphilis either. It's a very non-visible disease until it's quite visible and then horrendous. I mean, it is a really awful disease, which is why I didn't really think it was a problem anymore.
Come back once again, bring some money this time. And after all is said and done, there is really only one. Girl of my dreams, let you hear.
So there was also a perpetual smoky barrier throughout the city. Just smoke everywhere to confuse the miasma that was infiltrating from above, and to just simply change the quality of the air. Of course, this resulted in a lot of respiratory problems. But if you're dying of syphilis and malaria, that is presumably the least of your concerns. Also, this is an interesting tactic because people who were paying attention did feel really justified in it, because you could see an immediate decrease in yellow fever and malaria cases specifically. So they did think they were succeeding at keeping the miasma at bay. It was actually an effective smokescreen, limiting the number of mosquitoes entering from the swamps. So it wasn't until the 20th century that it was discovered that mosquitoes are the primary vector for yellow fever and malaria. So a lot of this miasma superstition was suddenly cleared away, and they realized night air is not full of more miasma, just more active mosquitoes. Swamp cities have mosquitoes, plus they're hot and wet. And so these are the pre-existing conditions for epidemics. So fortunately we know about that. We know about germ theory, that's huge. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And we know about what these pre-existing conditions often are. And the main culprit was New Orleans' status as a port city. That was the basis of the economy here.
What was your favorite fact that we learned? I mean, that's hard to pick.
I liked I did not know that they administered powdered solutions via ginormous syringes to just random cuts.
Random wounds.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I didn't know that 7-Up was originally filled with lithium.
No,
and a mood regulator. And also the idea that you would buy gold and silver pills, and then you would recycle them because you wouldn't absorb it, so then you just pick it out and pop it back in.
The safest thing, to be honest.
Well, yeah, it's safer than the chocolate-covered mercury pills.
Yeah. The Dr. Pepper being the precursor to Pepto-Bismol was interesting as well. Didn't know that. You might have known that.
No, I didn't. I was just going, well, I have always liked Dr. Pepper.
It always felt very medicinal.
Always felt very medicinal, yeah. But that was fascinating.
That's probably where root beer comes from as well. I should have asked about that.
Yeah.
Because root beer is obviously made with roots, herbs.
Yeah. Well, that's probably another in that whole bitters thing.
Yeah.
Top 3 things to do in New Orleans.
Preservation Royal Society. Pharmacy tour. Alligator tour with Captain Judah.
With Captain Judah. Or Captain Judo.
Judo chop. Yeah, that one.
Best thing to eat in New Orleans? Not bread.
Venti Mark. I reckon.
My best things are exactly the same as your best things. Preservation Hall. Pharmacy tour with amazing tour guide at 1 PM, once a day only. And I don't just say alligator tour, it has to be an alligator eating hot dogs. That was essential.
With Captain Judo chop.
With Captain Judo chop.